Today I'll be doing the bookworm tag because, as you have to know from now on, I love to read. And I'm a little bit of bookworm. I've been for like a couple of years now. So I'll be reading the questions from my phone. Let's get started. What are you currently reading? Well, the last thing I read was on my Kindle, so I'm gonna bring this to tell you. The book I'm currently reading is Side Effects May Vary by Julie Murphy, and I'm not gonna tell you what it's about, but it's kind of like The Fault in Our Stars, but you can't compare it because it's kind of different at the same time too, and I'm loving it. And this was recommended to me by a Twitter friend. If you want me to do like a review on this book after I finished, just let me know in the comments down below. The last book you read. The last book that I read was on my iPad, and it was Find Her, Keep Her by Z.L. Arcady. Liked it, but you know, it's something that if you want to read something in a day, you can read this in one sitting. Like, it's so short, it has 282 pages, and I read it in like 2 hours. So I give it like a 3 out of 5. I don't know. Favorite female character. I've read a lot of books that are narrated in the female character's point of view. My favorite female character has to be Ronnie from The Last Song, because at the beginning she's like any normal teenager, but like at the end she grows so much in that book. Like, so from the last things that I read that I remember and stuff, I really like Ronnie from The Last Song. Favorite male character. This was kind of hard because, you know, I've read books where the guy is like holy and stuff, but I seriously love Alex from Perfect Chemistry by Simone Elkels. I don't know how you say the last name, but yeah, I'll be writing that. He just starts off like this bad boy that I don't want to do nothing with you and stuff, but then he just becomes a sap. He does, and I love that. And yeah, like, that's my favorite book. So, ooh, spoilers. What character do you relate to? I read a lot on Wattpad, like a lot, and there's this character, I don't remember her name, but I'll be putting it when I edit this, but it's from this book called The Heartbroken Heartbreaker. The way she overcomes this heartbreak is amazing. When I read it, I was like reminded so much of my last breakup, and I don't know, I felt like I was overcoming it with her. So props to the author and props to the character too. If you could save one character that dies, who would it be? I didn't even have to think about this one. Like, Augustus Waters, seriously. The Fault in Our Stars, like, I can't even. Like, seriously, I would save him. Favorite quote. Again, this quote comes from a book in Wattpad. It's called The Heartbroken Heartbreaker, and one of the male characters says it. It's like, I'm paraphrasing it. It's not exactly this quote, but it's something like this. It says, moving on doesn't mean like completely forgetting about that person. It means being able to remember that person and not hurting anymore. I loved it. I seriously loved it. Worst sequel. I would have to say New Moon. Like, for me, I've matured so much from when I read the series. Girl, he went away. For you. Like, why are you hurting so much? Like, you would kill yourself? No. It was very draggy, and I skipped like a lot of paragraphs. I don't know. It was, when I read it, I always thought it was like the worst sequel, and I still do. Favorite movie adaptation. The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Seriously, movie adaptations from books are really hard to do. Like, how are you gonna fit 600 pages in an hour and a half? Like, there's so much going on in the book that the movie sometimes failed to portray. But seriously, my favorite movie adaptation has to be The Host. I read the book like 2 years before the movie, so I was kind of forgetful, but things that I did remember, I was like, in the movie, everything was so good. I don't know, I seriously liked it. The characters, that's the way I imagined Melanie. Which world would you most likely live in? Beautiful Disaster, because she's in college and I'm in college, and I would love to meet a guy that way. So yeah. What film release are you looking forward to? I am very looking forward to Mockingjay. because I did not read the book. I was like 3 chapters in the book and I hated it. I'm looking forward for the movie because I'm really liking the movies. I did read Hunger Games and Catching Fire. What books do you want to read in the future? I want to read every single book from John Green because he's an excellent writer. I did not understand Paper Downs, but I'm going to be rereading that again, so stay tuned. I also have a lot on my iPad that I have to read, a lot of my Kindle that I have to read, and a lot of books that I would really love to buy. Like some of the books that I have on my iPad and Kindle, I would love to buy them, so I'm gonna do that. Well guys, this is the end of my bookworm tag and I hope you liked it. I'm gonna be tagging some people down below, but if you want to make your own video, I encourage you to do that. Thumbs up in this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'll be making a lot more because, well, summer's almost over, so I'll have to make a lot of videos for you guys while I'm in college. So yeah, bye!